United Nations Agenda 21, otherwise known as Sustainable Development. It's happening in every community through North America and most of the world. It is a plan to create a solution for our environmental impacts, which sounds great on face value. But when you dig into it, it really is a plan for a centralized global government, using environmentalism as its face, as it's hiding behind that face of environmentalism. I'm going to leave lots of information in the description of this video for you to do your own research about Agenda 21. There are many very disturbing things when it comes to the sustainable development movement. Smart grid being a great example of that. It really is a surveillance grid. It shouldn't be called the smart grid. It should be called the surveillance grid for dummies that accept it. Flat out. It really reaches into every aspect of our life and is being implemented right now in every city. But we're only going to see that speed up and ramp up that agenda over the next generation or two. So of course, the globalists who are behind it, the United Nations, which is the framework for global government, is indoctrinating our children into this program. Don't believe me? Check this out. Canadian Youth Action Guide for Agenda 21, designed for young people, parents, and educators. Yes, you as a parent or you as a teacher can teach children or your child to love the global state. You can teach them that the collective is more important than individual rights. Property rights are evil. There's too many people. As it sits right now, Canada, if we were to cut off immigration, our population would collapse. Families are averaging 1.67 children. That is not even a sustainable population. But we are too overpopulated here in Canada. We need to get a hold of it. We need to get a grip on it. You cannot own property. You might damage the environment. Even though studies have clearly shown that private property owners take care of the property better than anyone, than anything. State collectively owned anything, property, businesses, anything, are neglected severely. It is when the individual owns their property that it is taken care of. This document goes through, here's the contents. What is Agenda 21? Why a Canadian Action Guide? A context for learning. Discover your community. Community Action Plan. Agenda 21 in the local community. Local Agenda 21. Defining a sustainable future. The environment and development, a global challenge. Agenda 21, a summary. Rescue mission, the Canadian connections, because we are going to rescue the environment under global government. Resources and organizations. Under organizations, we see a whole list of schools, banks, businesses, just like Agenda 21 itself. It is filled with the very people who have created the problem that we're in. But yes, let's indoctrinate our children into believing that the same people who created the mess, who created the problem, are going to save us all. Let's not teach them that it's their individual responsibility to feed themselves. That it's their individual responsibility to take care of the environment that they're in. No, we can't have that. because we can't ensure that everybody will do it. So we need state to enforce it for us all. Yes, let's indoctrinate our children into that system. It's absolutely disgusting. But it's what should be expected. We see this being put into the indoctrination system, the school systems in North America. We see this being pumped out everywhere. If you have children, it is your responsibility to educate them. It is your responsibility to teach them what is right. It is our individual responsibilities that will fix this mess, not turning to the people who created the mess in the first place for a solution. I am the solution. You are the solution. Your children are the solution. Not elitist bankers and banking families. Okay? It is us. We need to take hold of this situation on an individual level. Forget this indoctrination garbage. We do not need United Nations global government. We do not need United Nations Agenda 21 to fix the problems. We are all begging the state to fix things. The state does not fix things. The state follows an agenda. And that's why you'll see, doesn't matter who is president or prime minister, that same agenda is pushed. And it's pushed forward slowly. Begging these so-called elected representatives to implement this garbage, allowing your children to be indoctrinated into this garbage, is not going to solve a thing. It's going to lead us down the road to tyranny. You want a better world? You want a better environment? It's up to you.